Hi, I'm Aideen and welcome to Playful Pathways. As a play therapist, I really recommend that grown-ups do not jump in and help children with whatever they're doing unless they are specifically asked to first. And here are the 5 reasons why. Sometimes kids really need and actually quite often want to learn to do it for themselves. I know it's really frustrating as a grown-up when you're watching a child doing something and you know that you know a faster or an easier or a better way to do it. But when you jump in and you do it for them, you rob them of the chance to learn to do it for themselves. You really overlook the value of the trial and error phase and the fact that even though they might not get that thing done, they might learn something else along the way, because actually it's so often about the journey and not actually about the destination. Children are just much slower than adults. When we're watching them doing something and we think they're struggling to answer the question or to finish building that tower or draw that picture, they may not actually be struggling at all. They might just be really enjoying taking their time or just actually working at their own pace. When you do things for children without them asking you to, you can also unintentionally really undermine their confidence and their sense of independence. When you jump in and do things and you sort of suggest that you know a better way, you can make children really second guess and their own abilities and make them feel that they can't do things for themselves. And you also really rob them of that moment when they have achieved something or solved a problem for themselves. You rob them of that moment where they have that real satisfaction, which is really confidence boosting. This can go one of 2 ways really. One is that you can inadvertently encourage a child to just give up really easily. If they feel like someone's always going to come in and help them or do it for them, then they're probably going to learn that there's not much value, there's not much point really in trying to struggle through difficult things and do them for themselves. Or the other way is that you can end up with a child who absolutely refuses to let anybody help them. They are so used to having to dig their heels in and fight for their independence that they actually won't even ask anyone for help, even when they really need it. Necessity is the mother of invention, and this is definitely the case with children. I have seen them come up with the most brilliantly inventive and creative solutions to problems when they have been allowed to just sit with them for a while and work them out in their own ways. Just because you as a grown-up have a solution doesn't mean it's the only solution. So my advice to grown-ups is to be patient and to be really respectful of the efforts that you see kids making. Of course, we want them to have a go themselves, but it's really important to let them know that if they want help, it's okay for them to ask for it as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you've really enjoyed this video and you'd like to see some more, perhaps you could check these ones out, or you could subscribe to my YouTube channel and then you'll be the first in the know about when I release more videos. And if you're really enjoying what I'm doing and you'd like to support it and become part of the Playful Pathways community, please have a look at my Patreon page. You'll find loads more information there. See you soon.